Hello, good afternoon. This is Blessed Child Booker. I'm hoping you guys can hear me pretty good. I'm trying to talk loud as I can. Today I'm officially 1 day past surgery, tubal reversal surgery. And I'm just I'm just coming in to kind of tell you what happened. I'm trying not to make the video too long. I'm going to do the best I could. I'm still kind of under some medication. I'm like in and out, kind of woozy. Yeah, like I say. Yesterday I left getting on the plane. I'm gonna say probably like maybe 7:40 that morning, 7:45. The plane took off from Florida. And from Florida to Texas, and then I went to another airport in Texas, McAllen. So by the time I got to McAllen, it was maybe like 12:40. So from there, I had someone. They had someone there to another transportation to pick me up to take me over the border to Mexico. So yeah, we ended up going past Mexico, the border, into the hospital. Now, remind you, when I got here, I was thinking maybe my surgery was going to be Sunday, meaning today, the 12th. It's supposed to be at 7. But so happily, it was crazy because when I walked in, right away, the doctor and the nurse was waiting on me in the room that I was going to be staying in with my gown and everything, saying undress, and they're going to get ready to do the surgery. Now, I was like, wow. I was like, I couldn't believe it was just happening so fast. It happened so quick. It was like so much was going on at one time between the doctors and the nurse, and I couldn't believe it. But before I get into details with that, as I'm coming down here, I felt something was going to happen a crazy way because my nerves was like doing me in. I was so nervous. I was just having anxieties and everything, and I've been praying, and I just started trying to think, start thinking positive. And remind you, I have 2 cousins who also did this too as well. Had a tubal reversal. Both of my cousins, and thank God right now, both of them has 2 baby boys in the mix of that. Like shortly later, after having their tubes untied. So, and I was about the only one went through kind of the IVF process or whatever. They didn't go through that. So, make a long story short, I'm gonna kind of get into details on that on my next video. I promise I'm gonna make up my next video. It's gonna be more about everything that I've been through trying to conceive. That's gonna be my next video, and I'm gonna promise you ladies that that's what I will be doing. But I'm trying to get this story out the way so I won't mix both at one time, so no one won't get confused. So yeah, so that was going on that morning. So one of my cousins, the one who just had a baby a couple months ago, who also got her tubes untied too, she was basically on the phone with me. It was like not that really many people knew. I didn't really tell anybody this time that I was doing the tubal reversal. It was just more like a secret. I didn't know nobody in my family knew but my 2 cousins and my husband. And that's how we said we was gonna do it this time, for no negativity can come in between that. And as you see how I was blogging or whatever, I just felt like this was just kind of better for me this time since I've been through, so much. So make a long story short, when I actually got to the hospital and they was ready and it was like, it's okay, you're gonna be good, it's gonna be all right. Like, hold on a minute, did they tell you? This is what I said to the doctor. I say, that, because I had, I was trying to make sure he really understand me as a patient, because for what I've been through already, I kind of years ago tried to get my tubes untied before, and it wasn't accomplished before it was done all the way. I overbled. I was ended up bleeding a lot from scar tissues from me having previous C-sections. And I said on my video before, it's not on my page anymore, I erased it off, but I said before how my uterus was stuck into the uterine wall. It kind of like healed that way after my last C-section. So yeah, make a long story short, I was just up drafting him with that and stuff. So he was like, okay, he understand. So yeah, so they got IV ready. They put some relaxing medicine in the IV, and it was really calming me down. Then the doctor came to me and he was like, I kind of, but on my eyes or whatever, kind of lookish pinkish. Am I anemic? It looks like maybe I can be anemic. So I was like, so you guys got to give me blood? He said, we don't know yet. So he called a specialist in, and the specialist got all my, like put like a whole lot of tubes on me or whatever. And with those tubes he put on me to just check my overall, my heart, my blood, everything, whatever machine it was. But it was probably like maybe 15 to 16 plugs plugged inside of me, plug on top of my skin to check my whole over body or whatever. So like I say, they did it and they said, okay, you look great, we can do the surgery. So I was like, okay. So at the same time I'm calling my husband, sweetie, honey, I'm having the surgery today. He was like, really? Wow. We couldn't even believe it. Everything was like going really, really quick. So within the hour as I got, when me arriving to the hospital, next thing you know, I was getting wheeled in the surgery room. Got in there. As soon as I got in there, they propped me on the table, waiting for the anesthesiologist. They ended up coming in. They gave me a spinal tap. I was out. All I could do was hear a little talking or whatever. That was all I could hear. The next thing you know, I didn't feel my legs no more. Like I didn't have legs in my body. Next thing you know, it was like, okay, we're almost done. We're done. That's it. Came in the room. They said we repaired one of your tubes. The other tube was from the previous the tubal ligation I had from the other doctor in North Carolina. I'm not gonna say their name though, but they wasn't able to do it because I was bleeding. So they seen a lot of clips over there, and they couldn't even really find the other tube. They was trying to prepare it, and they just couldn't find the other tube to repair it, but they was willing to try it. So he said they seen a whole lot of scar tissue. They cut a lot of scar tissue out, and they pretty much fixed me all the way up. So they said the other tube is very healthy. It looks good. So yeah. So that was it. They said also too, my stomach muscle was like very loose. So they pulled all that back down and tightened up my muscles and everything. So they kind of really prepared me. After that, so as you can see, I'm in the hospital real quick. I'm still in the hospital. I don't go home till tomorrow. That's outside. That's the front door. Very nice hospital. Very nice. I'm sorry. I'm just changing the subject. Okay. Back onto what I was saying. Yeah, so like I said, we was happy with that in general. Knowing that so much that we went through or whatever, we was happy with, we really felt like God really blessed us for me to even be having one working tube again. Thank God, So, yeah, with that being said, my ovaries looked good. No fibroids, no cysts. Perfect. Okay, so that's what happened. Now all night long, it was so nice. The doctor, mom, she was my nurse all last night and in the morning, and she slept with me all night long. Everything I needed done, she had it done. She rubbed my feet for me, just massaged me. It was just so nice. Even when it was finally time for me to take a bath, she helped me take a bath. These people show a lot of love, a lot of love. I'm thinking maybe the first time when I went to get my tools untied, maybe I should have went here. I gotta talk back to you.